People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now, people, when we analyze what happened during Christmas Eve, Christmas, I would say that it was relatively, I would not say peaceful. However, it was not as bad as anticipated. Now, don't think that nobody lost their life, because we said there were a couple of incidents in which people get caught up, a couple of incidents in which the mad people on the road flip, turn over, lose them life, take away other people, a couple of incidents. So it was not a great Christmas Eve. However, it was not as bad as we anticipated or we would have expected, based on the trend that we saw going on from January to December. We thought that this was going to be one of our worstest Christmas. However, people, it was maybe one of the most peaceful that we've seen for a little while. I am not saying that Jamaica was crime-free or incident-free or any sorts of ACCIDENT free. However, it was relatively calm. Now, people, what might have contributed to that? The fact that the Popo put out all sorts of warning. The fact that the Popo put a whole lot of purses on the street, on the beat. The fact that there was a physical presence of the Popo, undercover and also uniform Popo. So therefore that would deter the average criminal, because them know say, if me go yes, if I go rob this place or take out this man, more than likely I might not escape the scene of the crime. So therefore I am going to chill. Take a chill pill and wait until that 9-day talk kinda fizzle out on people. If we know anything about Jamaica, the truth and the fact is that they talk a whole lot of talk. However, they are reactive instead of proactive. So therefore, them know that Christmas was upon us or is upon us, the festive season, Christmas, New Year's. So therefore, they are going to put people in the field, the Popo them. And they are going to make sure that all of these crime areas are properly patrolled. However, people, we can best bet that after the calm, there's going to be a storm. Meaning that after Christmas, after New Year's, we can expect to see things escalate once again. As soon as the JCF said to themselves, wait, it looked like we solved all of the problem, all of the crime in Jamaica. We can now relax. We can now not do what we did during the Christmas, because it seems as if these people, the criminal, them find job. They have a new lease on life. Their thinking, their mindset is different right now. Them realize their evil ways are them criminal-minded ways, so therefore they have changed. And people, that is when they are going to get the surprise of their life. Now, people, what might have contributed to this is the fact that every day these criminals get up, them ears say, listen, my Kumbolo, I lose them life. The people, the blogger, they must say this, they must say that. So therefore, the wives, the girlfriend, the matey, the concubines of these criminals, including the mother and the father, might have said to them, boy, Johnny, be good. I better if you not go out there. Now, people, we understand that a lot of these criminals, they have family members. They know that they don't work at Sagicor. They don't have a 9 to 5 job. They are not gainfully employed. So therefore, they know exactly what them do. However, based on the climate or based on what is going on, you understand that when you are a criminal and you have victims out there, you are the prey, or the predator, sorry, and there is a prey. The predator, the table can easily change as it pertains to a criminal, where the predator becomes the prey. The tables turn, the tables switch. It is called karma, it is called justice. So therefore, if you're doing road and you are not careful of how you are stepping, you being a hot stepper, you are going to step into SHIT. So therefore, I think that this Christmas, these criminals, them kind of get afraid, them kind of get paranoid. I think that they start to hear all sorts of voices in them head, and these voices are telling them, listen, remember you get warning, I said 2021 are gonna be the worst. So therefore the popo put out the warning, the blogger them put out the warning, your granny, your mother, your girlfriend, your matey, whoever, I tell you, say, listen, be careful, because remember, you know, police out there, remember, say, the road are got hot. And even if you go out there, go step, them are wait upon you, there is traps out there set. So therefore, people, don't feel as if some of these criminals, some of them fully done, however, some of them have sense, them know better, they know exactly when to move and when not to move. So therefore, they are taking heed. This is the calm before the storm. However, people, remember, nothing never changes, and if it changes, it is only going to change for the worse. So therefore, people, me just say, expect 2022 for turn up. Me I talk about as early as January morning, after the 1st. So people, the moral of the story is this. Even the most hardened criminal out there, even the biggest or worstest top KILLER out there, don't feel as if he does not value his life. He might not value your life or the emotions of your family member. He might be cold and callous. However, he does not want to go because he knows, listen, the other side of life, it is different. There is no more chance. You understand? Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now people, the next thing that is popping in the news is an update or a correction about a video that I spoke about yesterday. Now, I spoke about an incident that occurred at a place called Sky Dwellers, and in that party there was some sort of brawl like World Wrestling Federation, all sorts of cheer, all sorts of buckle, all sorts of table, a fling, people are get lick, people are take with themselves, all sorts of gunshot or bus. Now people, it is not good to stereotype anything, but when I saw that video I said, well, it looks like the typical dancehall party. It looks like the typical passa passa, weddy weddy. We are talking about garrison event wherein people start to brawl for any sort of reason. It does not take too much. People can step on your shoes, people can look on you too hard, and then everything kick off, because a lot of these persons, let's face it, they are not very educated. They go out and they look to fight. They did not go to have any sorts of entertainment. So therefore, their motive is kind of different. They went there on edge. However, people, it seems as if I made a very bad mistake. I presumed, or I assumed, I had the stereotypical thought of most Jamaican whenever we see any sort of video on social media and we see people kick off and people are run for them life. We are going to say rotted and next garrison party. People, I was absolutely wrong. As a matter of fact, it is the polar opposite. Now, when I spoke about this place, Sky Dwellers, I said that maybe about a week ago, the Popo had to go there because there was some sort of disruption, some sort of altercation. And when the Popo went, there were in excess of 500 people. And based on information that was coming from the Popo, it is said that the occupancy was 100 persons. Now people, as ignorant as I am, one thing that I know is that there was no sorts of license issued for any sorts of entertainment events. Now people, maybe Sky Dwellers is some sort of bar, some sort of club, and they have an occupancy of 100 persons. However, people, from what I know, there's no sorts of permits that were granted for any sorts of entertainment event. However, people, what I also know is that the rules and laws in Jamaica is different for different sorts of persons. So based on what I heard about Sky Dwellers, it is a very affluent, it is a very uppity, the creme de la creme of Jamaica society, meaning Uptown, not Uptown, meaning the richest of the richest. That is where they go to party. So therefore we are talking about Uptown setting. So it was unbeknown to me that these people from Cherry Garden or Narbrook, including the Matalans, including the white people, including just about anybody with any sorts of power, any sorts of money, any sorts of face card, that is where their children go, that is where they go, that is where the richest of the richest go to party. So people, I was obviously wrong. Now people, like I said, last week there was in excess of 500 persons in attendance when the Popo went. However, a week later, these same people were allowed to have party once again for Christmas Eve. So therefore, had this been some sort of garrison place, you know exactly what would have happened. They would have lost whatever little license they had, and more than likely, they would not have gotten back this license, this permit to keep any other event for the rest of their natural life. However, people, the rules are a little different as it pertains to Uptown Jamaica. We say it is the polar opposite. Now, people, the next thing is that while this little thing was going on, well, not really a little thing, because people are take with themselves, people are put them foot in them hand and them are run take with themselves, because all sorts of con was busting up. The next thing I heard is that these people are allowed to go in the club with them tool. So therefore, when they go to this place, they are not, their tool is not relieved from them. It is not put in any sort of safety deposit box. They can actually enter these premises with their tool. So therefore, apparently, somebody wheel and pop off, more than likely a licensed firepiece holder. This was not any sort of gangster. This was not any sort of gunman. However, more than likely a whole lot of persons were there with their tool, because that is the rules and regulation as it pertains to that. Now people, like me say, 2 events in a row, back to back. So we know that New Year's is coming up, and I know that sometimes when I speak, it makes a little bit of change. So therefore, maybe the relevant authority, they are going to say to themselves now, Jesus, we give these people license, we give them the free to do whatever they so choose, because you know some money talk and BS walk. So therefore, it seems as if we are getting exposed, meaning the authorities that give out these licenses, these permits to these establishment, Uptown establishment, them know so now they are on the radar. They know that they are now exposed. So what is going to happen? Is there going to be a next party after the one with 500 people and then the one with all sorts of corner bus up? We are talking about legal firearm holder in the place, whole heap of them. So people, me just assure you how Jamaica is when we listen to these ministers, when we listen to these security ministers talk. Even their own children go there, even their own friends go there. So whatever their friends want, that is what they are going to allow. However, as it pertains to down at Tivoli, down at the garrison, it is the polar opposite. Popo are going to run in. Popo are going to lock up this person. Popo are going to put them foot upon this person's head and throat. So people, me just assure you, 2 different sets of rules and laws. One for the rich, one for the poor. Sky dwellers, top of the top. And what is even worse, it is said that that is a place where you have all of the uptown back road seller. That means the girl them that live in all these plush apartment, drive these expensive foreign whips. That is where they go to basically sell them stuff, do their trade. And people, it is legal. We are talking about uptown, back road, point blank, and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.